This is the Wire Weekly Rollup for the week of April 21st through the 27th, 2024. Beginning with international events. In Niger, the situation regarding American military presence at Base 201 and at the embassy compound in Niamey has deteriorated significantly following weeks of increased tensions in the region. A few weeks ago, Niger demanded that the United States leave Niger, and has in effect created primitive blockades around the embassy compound as well as Base 201. This has created logistical difficulties, and food and water have become hot commodities among the soldiers and diplomats who have been stationed in Niger. In Taiwan, this week saw a continuation of substantial earthquakes throughout the nation following the recent cluster of earthquakes that struck the region a few weeks ago. On the home front in the United States, this week large-scale demonstrations have begun in accordance with the traditional unrest coinciding with American election seasons. Most of the demonstrations have been confined to universities and Ivy League institutions, as extremely well-funded professional protesters organize encampment and sit-in operations on campuses around the country. Following recent congressional actions to force TikTok to divest their company to American ownership or face an outright ban, TikTok CEO Shouzi Chu has indicated that TikTok will not be divesting and would rather halt service to the United States than to cede their company to American interests. Analyst comments for this wire. As protest season continues throughout the United States, the nature of the protests has varied widely, with often contradictory messages and causes being rallied for or against. As such, chaos has often been the result, for one reason or another, at these demonstrations. The impact of media has also been instrumental in shaping information operations on all sides. In some situations, genuine and inexcusable police brutality has resulted in innocent people being harmed. However, in other situations, violent demonstrators who were assaulting everyone in sight mere seconds before the camera turns on suddenly claim victimhood when they themselves were the aggressors. In some situations, peaceful demonstrators have been arrested for exercising free speech. In other situations, demonstrators have engaged in violent acts while claiming on social media that they were peaceful. Consequently, wading through social media to determine aggressors and victims in each specific circumstance is often a futile effort while the chaos continues. This concludes the Wire Weekly Rollup for the week of April 21st through the 27th, 2024.